control play for Highland Home. Goes for little or no gain there as the quarterback tries to keep it up the middle. Solid job there by number 30, number 33, and 19 of the Luverne Tiger defense. All with some great pursuit there. Possibly cause them to lose a yard. Going to be second and goal from the 10. We'd like to mention that number 9 of the Luverne defense was able to jog off on his own power to a nice ovation here. Want to again compliment the Highland Home fans all on, their players on this sideline, rather all with a knee, respecting the injured player. So great sportsmanship by each side. Second and goal here. 3 wide receivers to the left-hand side. Looking to throw. That passes out to number 3. Well covered by the Luverne defender. That's number 10 there with a big tackle. He was close to the sideline but didn't know where he was right there. Good no call by the officials in my opinion. As it's going to bring up third and goal here. Huge opportunity for the Luverne defense to make a couple stops right here, try to get off the field. Preserve this score as close as possible. Highland Home looking to the sideline to get a play in from their coaching staff. He gives the signal in. 10 seconds now on the play clock. Highland Home will have to hurry a little bit. 3 wides to the right-hand side. They fake. Quarterback going to keep it up the middle. He's fighting for yards. Not going to get to the end zone. He's brought down around the 5-yard line by number 18, number 9. Multiple Tigers there on the stop. It's going to be fourth and goal. Huge play in this ball game. Fourth down and goal around the 5-yard line. 7:08. Clock moving in a 14-point game. Very critical situation here. Definitely 4-down territory. If you're Highland Home, they never even considered going for the field goal or extra, or obviously you're not going to punt in this situation. So they try to draw the defense off sides. That doesn't work. Under 10 on the play clock as they look to the sideline here. Highland Home may want to talk this over as the play clock down to 3-2, and they will take a timeout here. So it's going to be a fourth down and goal from the 5-yard line with 6:40 here in the third quarter. We're going to take this timeout. We'll be back after these short messages from Wiregrass Sports.
Your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shear?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Maurice Gracie today.
When you want the best for your pet, choose Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort. Our passionate and dedicated staff will make your pet feel as if they were at home. We are a full-service small animal hospital covering all areas of veterinary medicine. Dr. Steve Barron makes sure that all clients are well-informed and satisfied with services. We are equipped with an indoor boarding facility, surgery suite, laboratory, digital x-ray, and ultrasound. Choose the best care possible for the ones you love dearest with Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
Welcome back here. Highland Home going to attempt a field goal. The kick is off. Looks like it's going to be through the uprights, and it is a high-spinning kick, but Highland Home decides to go for the field goal here on 4th down and 5, and they've extended that lead 31-14, make it a 3-possession ball game, even with the 2-point conversion plays there. So critical job deciding to take the points there. Good job by the Highland Home offense, and Luverne with their work cut out for them as they jog out onto the field here to return this kick. 31-14 your score midway through the third quarter of play here. A lot of back and forth action, both teams with a lot of big plays, so this game's far from over as we've seen several big swings in the first half, and I expect many more. Luverne's not going to go down without a fight. Little conversation going along this sideline. You guys can't see it on the camera, but not sure exactly what was happening there, but nonetheless, Highland Home set to kick off. 6:40 third quarter. Both teams set to go. 2 deep men, number 5 and number 1 for Luverne. High booming kick that time, end over end, going to be taken right around the 2-yard line. He's looking for blocking up the middle, and he's got some. He's across the 30, across midfield. One man to beat him, not going to beat him. Number 24 trying to track him down as he crosses the 20, but that's going to be a 99-yard kickoff return touchdown for Luverne. And did I mention that there were some big plays by both teams? Great job by the Luverne kick team. Touchdown, Luverne Tigers. Head official just signals it to the stands. We don't see any flags down. 20-31 your score. Just like that, Luverne cuts it that quick. That did not take long, folks, as he hit that seam, busted a hole right up the middle, and let his athletic ability do the rest. Number 18 on for the PAT. Number 7 doing the holding for the Tiger Special Teams unit tonight. Also perfect on the night. 2 for 2 headed into this one. Nice snap. Nice hold. That kick is good. So your new score, 31-21, 10-point game here, 6:25 to go. Great job right there. Luverne with their backs against the wall, giving up the big play. Several turnovers tonight, several big penalties. Every reason in the world to put their head down, but they're not going anywhere. And they've cut it within 10 here midway through the third quarter. I'm sure Highland Home, as they already have their return unit out on the field, they're going to be paying attention here. Luverne, be a good opportunity to try to go for an onside kick. Catch them by surprise. They may be trying to make up a possession sooner than later in this game as a, squadron offense moving the ball well. So you never know. I'm expecting Highland here in a kind of a onside safety, if you will. Number 18 going to do the kicking duties for the Tigers. Whistle ready for play. Kind of a squib kick that time. Is going to take a bounce outside. Going to be a procedure there on the kickoff, and it'll be great field position for Highland Home. Something to notice is number 5 for Highland Home is limping very badly back around the 15-yard line. Don't know if he might have pulled something there. Obviously there was no contact on the play, but maybe he twisted an ankle or possibly pulled a muscle as he was trying to adjust to that ball. It took a sharp hop to the left-hand side. Procedure, the penalty is expected on the kicking team as that ball went out of bounds, but we're going to have to take a timeout now as a man's down in the return area for the Highland Home squadron. We'll be back after a short word from Wiregrass Sports.
Total Lawn Care Plus is your one-stop shop for lawn care, landscape, pressure washing, handyman work, and more. Licensed and insured with over 7 years commercial experience. Dozens of satisfied customers in Pike and 4 surrounding counties.
Welcome back live here. It's going to be 1st and 10 squadron from the 35-yard line. You can see number 5 being helped off the field here. Still going to take a few minutes to get him off as he's moving very gingerly near the numbers here on the far sideline. Not sure exactly again what happened. It was a non-contact injury, but he's a key component of the Highland Home offense here, so we'll have to pay close attention as the game moves forward. How they're able to overcome his presence on the offensive side of the ball. All right, we're ready to play now as he's made it to the sideline. We hope he's okay. 2 wides to each side. Got a man in motion here as Highland Home looking to throw. They let some pressure in, throw it over the middle. That pass complete to number 14. He's up close to midfield, continuing to fight for yardage. They're going to mark his forward progress down. Nice play. That's first down yardage across the 45 there. That's 11 yards. They've looked at number 14 many times tonight. A couple balls off of his fingertips. Some were his fault, some the quarterback's, but good to see them get that connection going there that they've looked to many times tonight. First down yardage on the pass play for Highland Home as they move close to midfield here. 2 wides, but each side, but a little bunched up a little bit closer this time. Number 11 with the snap, looking to throw over the middle. That pass complete to number 3, right at midfield. Going to be a pickup about 5 or 6. We'll call it 5 officially. Number 17, another Highland Home wide receiver there, a little slow to get back to the huddle. As first half, the injury bug bit the Tigers, and this half looks like it's trying to bite Highland Home. So we'll follow that story for you as the action continues tonight. You can see some scores at the bottom of our screen here for some other local area action tonight. We'll update you on those as we can. 2 wides, top and bottom of your screen this time. Shotgun formation again, man in motion. That's number 14. This time they give to the running back. He hits the hole quickly, but the Luverne defensive line up to the task. That's big number 52 there, along with 33, 55 as well there on the Luverne defense. Nothing doing, little to no gain at all here right in front of us. This is going to be 3rd and about 4. Tiger defense needs to come up with one more stop here to try to get off the field. We see number 6 check into the game for the squadron as they await the play call coming in from the sideline. Now they bring him off the field, and that's going to be a penalty flag. That was too many men in the huddle. Definite painful penalty there if you're Highland Home to give up 5 yards. Not sure what happened there, but they ran an extra player onto the field, signaled the play in, and then ran him back off. Don't know where the miscommunication lied, but that's a 5-yard penalty for too many men in the huddle, illegal substitution. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 8, a big difference between 3rd and 3 and 3rd and 8. Probably be looking to the air here for the squadron. Not sure if that's good news or bad news, as the Luverne front's played pretty strong tonight when given the chance. Looking to throw. Looking to his left-hand side. He's going to air it out. Got a man down that way. Over the shoulder attempt. That time number 7 on the attempt, covered by number 7 of the defense as well. I beg your pardon, that pass intended for number 3, but would have been an amazing catch for a high schooler to make. That ball thrown in a really good spot. No chance for a turnover there, but would have been a very tough catch for number 3 to haul in. Highland Home taking their time getting back across the line here. Ball marked ready for play. 2 wides to each side. Going to be 4th and 8. They look to the sideline. No even consideration to bring in the punter just yet, but we've seen them shuffle into the pooch punt formation. Looks like that's what they're going to do again. They bring in number 3 and number 14. Quarterback now willing to pooch punt it. Luverne without a man back here. We see what type of hop it takes. Going to be down right around the 20-yard line. An effective play. Not a great punt, but an effective punt by Highland Home. And Luverne will have the ball back down 10. 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. So 10-point game here. 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Again, this game, if you're just joining us, will determine the regional championship. Home field advantage for the first round of the playoffs. Both of these teams coming into the game undefeated in region play. Luverne undefeated overall. Got a big winning streak going, and the only loss of the season for Highland Home in an official game was a road loss at Headland, a very, very close game that Highland Home felt like they were in all the way. Luverne on offense now with 2 wides to each side. They're going to give it to their running back. Not much sledding there, but a late penalty flag comes in. Be interested to see thrown in the area of Holden, but could definitely be a face mask, and that was the hope, but it looks like it's going to be Holden against Luverne, so that'll back them up an additional 10 yards here. Penalties and turnovers, a theme of the night for the Tigers. They continue to shoot themselves in the foot so far. A lot of self-inflicted wounds here that they're going to have to overcome if they're going to come out and overcome this deficit. Nine-yard line officially now after the holding, going to be 1st down and 20 from there. 3 wide receivers to the left of the quarterback, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation here. They fake the give. Quarterback was going to keep it. He doesn't have a lot of running room. He's brought down. Original contact there by number 15, number 13, number 66, all there for the Highland Home defense. 2nd 20. Inside the 10-yard line. Luverne's going to need one of their big plays here to flip this field or try to cut the lead. We haven't seen many long sustained drives all the night by either team. Seems like both teams capitalized on big plays and turnovers and special teams, so we'll see if Luverne can get something going here. 2nd and long. They fake the handoff, looking to throw left-hand side. Under pressure, they get the pass away, but it's over the arms of the intended wide receiver. That was number 3. Not necessarily a bad play there. Not sure he was open, and the quarterback was running for his life, so good job to get it safely away. The only person that had any chance at it was the offensive player, so Luverne lives to play another down here. 3rd and 20, though, around the 9-yard line. Wouldn't be shocked to see a conservative play call here just to give the punter a little bit more room. He's gotten off several good ones tonight. You don't want to make a mistake in this area of the field, but not many plays in the playbook for 3rd and 20. Brantley looking to throw under a lot of pressure. He heaves one over the middle into double coverage again. That pass was intended for number 7, number 13, number 8, and number 17, all there in coverage for Highland Home. That ball falls incomplete. Be 4th down and 20. And Luverne's going to be forced to punt it away as we see the punt team come onto the field here. Punt team been one of the highlights tonight for the Tigers. Number 10 doing a great job flipping the field repeatedly. Squadron here with number 13 back deep this time. Standing inside his 50. Handles the snap. Gets off an end-over-end punt. I gave him the old announcer jink. That ball is going to struggle to make it to midfield, and Highland Home's going to be taking over 1st and 10 around the 46-yard line. See if they can add to this lead here. Up 10 with 2:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter here. 31-21 your score. Like to thank all the guys at Wiregrass Sports tonight and Crenshaw County Board of Education letting us come to Luverne. Thankful to cover this matchup between two teams, region rivals, both coming into tonight's matchup undefeated. This game will determine the regional championship and home field to the first round of the playoffs. Be interesting. Both of these teams are going to make the playoffs and represent the Wiregrass well, but tonight will be a big step in determining how deep they can go in the bracket. Shotgun snap. They give it to number 5 along the right-hand side. 2 Tigers there right at the point of attack. Not going to be much, 1 or 2 yards. There's the left side of the Luverne defense up to the challenge. Going to be a 2nd and 8 here. Officially 2 yards to the 44. Highland Home taking their time here. They're going to be cognizant of the down distance and situation. It's late in the season. The coaches are very familiar at this point of clock management, very familiar with situational football. 2 wides to the top, 1 to the bottom. They're going to fake it this time. Quarterback looking to keep it up the middle, and he's going to have some running room around the left-hand side. Flag comes in as he's tackled right around the 38, 37-yard line. That flag was thrown in the area of holding, so maybe an opportunity here for Luverne to push them back and try to turn the ball over back to their offense. It is holding. A lot of times on those top plays where they're stretching to the side, you've got the guy in a pretty decent position, but that last little step that the guys to make to get out of the grass, official sees a tug of the jersey and a good call there. That'll back them up back inside their territory. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 18. Squadron with 3 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Throw all the way as the quarterback rolls to the right side. He's going to air it out. He's got a man over the middle. He was behind the Luverne secondary, but incomplete, intended for number 17. That was number 9 and number 23 on the coverage for the Tigers. He had gotten behind the Luverne secondary, but that pass out of his reach. Going to be 3rd, and the announcers here are calling it 16. It looks more like 18 from our vantage point, so we'll split the difference. Call it 3rd and 17 here for the Squadron. Big opportunity for the Luverne defense here late 3rd quarter to get the ball back. They're making a lot of substitutions here, taking out their heavy package. Looks like they're going to go with some speed rushers here as they bring in 3 fresh bodies to try to stay fresh along that defensive front for the Tigers. Shotgun snap, quarterback looking to throw. He throws it over the middle. They had tried to set up the screen. Solid job of pursuit there. Number 5 fighting hard for yardage, dragging Highland Home defenders, but not going to get the first down yardage as he brought down just across the 40. Going to be 4th and 2 or 3 here, so a big decision for the Highland Home coaching staff whether or not they take the chance. That's 3, 9, and 7 all on the tackle there. Hard running there by number 5 of Highland Home. Well-designed play as they run a little screen, let Luverne bring some pressure in and throw it underneath, and he was hit about 10 yards away from the first down, but made about 6 of that on his own with individual effort, dragging tacklers. 3 wide receivers to the right of the quarterback here, number 9 wide to the left. They're going to give the number 5 up the middle, and he's going to have first down yardage. He's across the 35, fighting very hard. Luverne trying to strip the ball, but he's going to be down near the 30-yard line. Very hard running is all you can say here. He's going to be slow to get up. He was down earlier in the game. This time I'm afraid he's not going to, well, he's up to his feet and walking back to the huddle. Great individual effort by number 5. I don't have a name, but they're trying to huddle up. Great job there fighting for every inch that he can get. Several Luverne defenders each time required to bring him down. And they are on the move right here, 31-yard line, 1st and 10 squadron. Clock running, 3rd quarter. This time they fake the give. The quarterback's going to keep it. He's across the 30 down around the 26-yard line. Under 30 seconds on the clock. That could have been the last play of the 3rd quarter here as Highland Home should be in no hurry, and they've already holding up their arms as they prepare to head into the 4th quarter here with a 10-point lead. So your score 31-21 Highland Home here with 1 quarter to play from Luverne, Alabama. We'll show you when you get back if the Tigers can mount a comeback or if Highland Home can ice away their first region championship. We'll be right back on Wiregrass Sports.
South Alabama Stockyard, now under new ownership, is still family owned and operated by cattle farmers right here in Southeast Alabama. Come every Thursday at 1 p.m. and join the best buyers and sellers from all over the area. Whether you come for the experience, looking at getting into the cattle business, or maintaining your farm and growing, South Alabama Stockyard is where all the farmers are. Vendors are on site every auction, so come on and have lunch with us. Located at 268 County Road 5522, Troy, Alabama.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa Know-How. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa Know-How team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pike County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name you've trusted here in Troy since 1945. Know-how, Napa Know-How.
Back live here to Glenn Daniel Stadium, Luverne, Alabama, as we're set to go here in the 4th quarter of a 10-point matchup. Highland Home with a 31-21 lead. They're on the move here on offense. He's down close to the 21-yard line here. Big play upcoming. 5-yard gain there is going to be about a 3rd and 1 here as Luverne running out of chances to stop this drive as they get deeper and deeper into Tiger territory. 11:31 clock moving. Highland Home in no hurry here, using the play clock to their advantage. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right here. Shotgun formation. Going to fake the speed and give it to number 6 up the middle there. He's got first down yardage inside the 20. Going to be around the 19-yard line. 1st down and 10, Highland Home as they move the sticks again. Another set of downs, another few minutes off of the clock here. They try to extend the lead. Got an official's timeout as they move the chains. The official looking towards the Luverne sideline. They may be adjusting the clock here. Not sure what the official stoppage of play is. But it will be 1st and 10 as they mark the ball ready for play here. 11:08. Clock moving. 19-yard line, 1st and 10 squadron. Luverne in desperate need of a stop here on defense to get the ball back. 3 wides to the right, 1 to the left. High snap, he fakes it, quarterback's going to keep it. He heads up the middle. Good job by the defensive line of the Tigers there, not allowing much. That's number 33, number 89. 1-yard gain. Officially going to be 2nd and 9 here. Every play at this stage of the game magnified there, so each high snap, each job running the ball with ball security and the play calling here, all, got to be on your P's and Q's. Each play magnified here as Luverne tries to fight for this ball back. Quarterback with a design, quarterback power. He's down inside the 15, trying to get close to the 10-yard line. It's going to be another big 3rd down here upcoming. 5-yard gain. Officially 3rd and 3, the call. Not much fancy going on here if you're Highland Home. You got guys running hard. They're blocking hard. Luverne making a late substitution here on defense. Looks like they're bringing in their heavier package here. Number 79 checks into the game at nose guard. Play clock down to 4. Quarterback looking to keep it around right in. He's brought down right at the 10-yard line. Going to be short of the first down, but 4th and only about 1 here. I can't imagine anything but Highland Home going for it here. Field goal doesn't really do you any good, and even if you don't pick it up, you're going to leave Luverne with a long way to go here, should you turn it over on downs. Both teams making a lot of substitutions here. Play clock down around 15. 2 wides to each side, but bunched together for the Highland Home offense. They run a hard count that time, trying to draw Luverne off sides, but Luverne does a great job of staying home. Clock under 9 minutes now and rolling, and there's going to be a timeout taken. Highland Home here. We'll take it with you. Here's a word from our sponsor. 4th quarter here on Wiregrass Sports.
Hook's Barbecue, down-home barbecue in a counter-served setting, located on Emma Drive off of Highway 231 in Troy, Alabama.
All right, welcome back live here. 4th down and 1 from Glenn Daniel Stadium. Key play in this game. Highland Home up under the center. They give it to the first man through, but he's hit very quickly. Luverne thinks they've stopped him. Highland Home thinks they've got it. Definitely be a measurement right here. Great job by both teams. Ball spotted inside the 10. It's going to be very, very close. Luverne thinks they've stopped them. Going to be a timeout right here for a measurement. This is a critical play in this game. We're going to stay with you here for this official measurement. Critical for each team here. Highland Home would love to add some more points to this 10-point lead, and Luverne definitely needs to get back on offense and start chipping away with 8:42 to go here. You could hear a pin drop in this crowd as they know what hinges on this play. They're going to be short on the measurement. Luverne is going to take over on the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers as they finally get the stand that they needed. And even though they have 90 yards to go, their defense comes up with a big play in the red zone to turn away the squadron drive. Great job by the Luverne defense there. Expecting Highland Home to run up the middle, and they're there to defend it. Luverne with 2 wide receivers to each side. Running back to the right of the quarterback. Got a man in motion. They give it on the speed sweep to number 1. He's got a lot of room. He's turning upfield and trying to break free. He was across the 20 there, up near the 25-yard line. Only a couple people to beat. But a great job by Luverne to get a quick first down and flip the field. They're moving the chains here. First down Tigers. Clock stopped to move the chains with 8:23 to go here. Going to have a conference. The side judge on the Highland Home sideline wants to have a word with the official. First down is the call here. Substitutions being made by both sides. Ball marked at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers as they look to score quickly here. Cut this game within a single possession. Need at least a field goal here if you're Luverne. We know they'd rather have 7. 2 wide receivers, top and bottom. They give the handoff up the middle. He's fighting hard for yards, 2 or 3. We've got a late flag in. thrown by the umpire. A holding would be critical for the Luverne Tigers, but could have been on the tackle, so we'll see what the call is. Face mask against Highland Home. Huge 15-yard penalty there. I knew it was thrown in the area of holding, but thought it could have been on the tackle when I saw it live, and that was the case. So 5-yard incidental variety, but definitely a big penalty to aid this Luverne drive here as they're across the 30 now, about the 32-yard line. It's going to be first down and 1 or 2 here. So a good opportunity to move the sticks again here for the Tigers. They give it up the middle, number 5, looking for running room. He slips down again, but he's up near the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the short down and distance there. About the third time tonight I can recall we've seen him slip down. But first down and 10 Tigers doing what they need to do here to move the ball. 8:11 will be the time remaining once they whistle it ready for play. Luverne on the line, ready to go. Highland Home appears to be in their base defense here, not going to any sort of prevent yet. Hand off to number 5 up the middle. He's got 5 yards or so as he gets near the 45-yard line, probably around the 44. Solid first down yardage for the Tigers as they've been very effective with the quick hitters on the ground so far this drive. Quarterback already signaling for the wide receivers to swap sides on the formation this time. Clock under 8 minutes and moving. Got a bunch formation to the left-hand side, 3 wide receivers that way as well as the running back on that side of the quarterback. They look to throw it out quick. That pass is complete to number 1. Highland Home defense in pursuit. Big lick along this sideline, and a flag comes in. That could be targeting. Both players having a word after the conversation. I think it was actually sportsmanship. Nice to see that on each side. Both players, we see the replay here. The pass out to the left-hand side really quick. The pursuit by the Highland Home defense there. You see him lower his head. Big head-to-head collision over. That's on the sideline I'm located. We'll see what the call is. Going to be a personal foul. Targeting. It was helmet-to-helmet contact. This was right under my booth. I saw that as you see the replay again. 2 players just, making a hard play there. Nobody going to be ejected or anything, but a big 15-yard gain to push it into Highland Home territory across the 40 around the 38-yard line. First and 10 Tigers there. Just a hard tackle and good sportsmanship by each team as they got up from the play. Penalty does stop the clock. 7:16 to go, fourth quarter. Luverne Tigers down by 10 at home, hoping to host another home playoff game here at Glen Daniel Stadium. They need to do a lot here on offense in these next few minutes to make that happen. 2 wide receivers. Now number 5 out in motion. They're going to sling it out to him. A lot of pursuit by Highland Home. He tries to turn the corner. Not able to do so as he's thrown down to the ground along that sideline. Great defensive effort there. Open field tackle. Get him in his hands and not let him go. That's going to be officially no gain. Bring up 2nd and 10. Good pursuit there. Nice open field tackle by Highland Home. The wide game not as effective here for Luverne. I'm interested to see. Obviously, you want to keep them off base, but they've been more successful right up the middle with the quick hitters and off tackle here tonight. See how they adjust. They give it to number 5 this time. He's going to be tackled in the backfield. Number 9 got him in his grasp. Flag down on the play. That could be a face mask penalty. That's right along our sidelines. If it is, this crowd on this side will not like it. Number 9 do all he can. He's talking to the official. He knows he may have accidentally, he didn't mean to grab his face mask. He was just trying to get a hold of any of him. He's running back for Luverne, so hard to bring down, as that's going to be probably the 15-yard variety this time, and a huge, huge break in favor of the squadron. Would have been a big loss on the play. I'm sure you guys can hear the fans on this sideline not going to like this call. Got a personal foul face mask against the offense, so maybe the face mask was on the stiff arm. Number 5, the Luverne running back that time, doesn't really understand what he did, but nonetheless, it'll be a big mark off against the Tigers, and it's going to be a long, long way here as they need to get all the way out to the 30-yard line to pick up a first down. And the ball is going to be marked around the 41 of Luverne, and again, that's the Highland Home 30 needed. So a long, long way here to go with 2 plays to pick up this first down. Probably a passing situation here as they're looking. Quarterback trying to tuck it up. He's trying to find running room as he crosses the 40, trying to get to midfield, and does. Down and out of bounds. Bad situation over here on this sideline as he's tackled into the Highland Home bench. He's a little slow to get up, but not much you could do there. There's not much room on this sideline. Don't know if our cameras picked that up, but his head come into the bench right here that the Gatorade and accessories are located on the Highland Home sideline. Glad to see him back in the game right here, as that was a tough lick into the bench. So it's going to be third down and about 25 yards here. Third down and 20 rather. 2 wide receivers each side. Definite passing situation here. Number 1 in motion for the Tigers. Quarterback going to throw it out there quick. Number 1 with room and space as he tries to turn inside, looking to pick up a block, and he does. He's across the 40. Now he's got room to go. He's got first down yardage and knocked out of bounds inside the 20-yard line there. Huge pickup on a big 3rd and 20 there. He got about 30. Great job there along the sideline. Number 1, not much room to the outside, cuts it back to the inside. Great individual effort, and then good blocking downfield by the Luverne wide receivers. We'll watch the replay here. Just a real quick pass out to number 1. He's definitely a dynamic player here. As you see here, he picks up a block along the sideline, cuts up, makes a couple people miss. Inside-outside run here. Big play down the sideline and pushed out of bounds around the 25-yard line. As we take a short break right here to deal with this injury, we'll be back for the last 6 minutes here on Wiregrass Sports.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Burries Gracie today.
When you want the best for your pet, choose Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort. Our passionate and dedicated staff will make your pet feel as if they were at home. We are a full-service small animal hospital covering all areas of veterinary medicine. Dr. Steve Barron makes sure that all clients are well-informed and satisfied with services. We are equipped with an indoor boarding facility, surgery suite, laboratory, digital X-ray, and ultrasound. Choose the best care possible for the ones you love dearest with Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
Glen Daniel Stadium in Luverne, Alabama. We got a great game here for you as number 6 makes his way to the sideline. We've seen him involved in several plays tonight. All these kids fighting very, very hard to gain regional championship on the line. We've seen players from both sides giving it everything they've got tonight and trying to return from injuries, and we hope he's able to make it back into this game. 5:45 clock moving here. Luverne 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. They need a touchdown here. 10-point game. Number 9 takes a snap. He fakes the pass. Now he's going to tuck it up. Not much running. It's a good play there by the Highland Home defense, but we've got a penalty flag coming down on the Luverne sideline. Be a very, very interesting call here as he relays the message to the head official. We're going to have face mask. Looks like it may be the 5-yard variety, but definitely a big penalty in the Tigers' favor here. Is not much doing on that play. Quarterback fakes it and tried to keep it up the middle, but Highland Home was ready for that play, but unfortunately got a little bit of the face mask bringing him down. Be a 1st and 5 here. Not only the 5-yard penalty, but the ability to redo first down a factor here as they move inside the red zone to the 15, 14-yard line for the Tigers. Quarterback takes the ball. He's throwing it over the middle. That pass is intercepted. Oh, in and out of the hands. In and out of the hands. I don't know if we'll have that on replay, but what a opportunity there for Highland Home. Hit the defender right in the numbers. Here comes the replay. Our guys in the truck doing a great job for you tonight. Luverne looking to pass all the way right here. As you see, they had a man, but this pass underthrown right there. It looks like now you're seeing the replay again. Our officials have conferred and decided, even though we saw the ball come loose, they've decided that it was an interception on the play. We have a lot of people out on the field. Number 7, wide receiver for the Tigers, still arguing his case as the ball clearly came out. As we see on the instant replay again, he has the ball. He goes down to the ground with it, but you see the ball squirm behind here. This is a huge, huge call in this ball game. Our replay shows that the ball came out behind him, but they don't have instant replay here in Luverne. See here, again, you see the guy come down, watch the ball behind him right here, as you'll see it trickle out, and the Luverne player will even run for it. The defender for Highland Home searches behind him. A Luverne player jumps on the ball. It was clearly not called in the field of play, but if the call on the field is an interception, it'll be an interception. as high school football does have instant replay, but you have to rent their equipment. Our equipment clearly shows here that it should be Luverne's ball still, but that's not going to be the case as Highland Home takes over 1st and 10, and they're moving around. Got the running back around right side on the speed sweep here and going to be across the 10-yard line. So a critical missed call here. We're not supposed to interject on officiating, but I don't know how they missed that one, folks. We saw it live when it happened. Clearly the defender with an opportunity to make an interception, but that ball unable to be corralled and slid behind him on the ground, and apparently the officials thought that he had possession of it and was down and somehow lost it after that. Unfortunately for the Tiger fans listening, nothing we can do about it up here. It's going to be 2nd down and 6, Highland Home. They're around the 10-yard line. Luverne's got to make a big stand and make a big stand in a hurry if they're going to get the ball back for their offense. Man in motion for the Squadron. They give it to the running back. He's up the middle. Nothing doing. Good stop that time. Number 19 and number 33 both come up to make a big play for the Tiger defense. Both of those guys very, very active tonight. Great game by both of them as they make the tackle here. 4:38 remaining in a 10-point ball game. Highland Home in no hurry. 3rd and 7 now with the play clock moving around 20 seconds. They're going to take as much time off of the clock as they can. Probably more interested in killing the clock here than actually adding on to the lead, as their clock is the biggest ally of the Squadron right here in the 4th quarter. We're going to have a stoppage of play right here. A lot of things going, and Highland Home going to take a timeout on their offense. We're going to take the timeout with you. 4:08 to go here, 4th quarter. Come back for an exciting finish here on Wiregrass Sports.
Total Lawn Care Plus is your one-stop shop for lawn care, landscape, pressure washing, handyman work, and more. Licensed and insured with over 7 years commercial experience. Dozens of satisfied customers in Pike and 4 surrounding counties.
South Alabama Stockyard, now under new ownership, is still family owned and operated by cattle farmers right here in southeast Alabama. Come every Thursday at 1 p.m. and join the best buyers and sellers from all over the area. Whether you come for the experience, looking at getting into the cattle business, or maintaining your farm and growing, South Alabama Stockyard is where all the farmers are. Vendors are on.
Back here live, a big 3rd down and 7. Quarterback keeping the ball up the middle. Going to have positive yardage here, but not enough to get a 1st down. Is going to bring up a big 4th down, and the Squadron's going to be able to kick it away right here. Luverne will get the ball back on offense. Clock definitely a factor here. 4 minutes even remaining as they use one of their timeouts here to preserve as much time as they can. We're going to stick with you since we just went to a timeout break, but the situation, 10 minutes to go, 4 minutes remaining on the clock. Luverne scheduled to get the ball back right here. Should get it in good field position with the ball marked only on the 12-13 yard line. They need a quick score, either the 3-point or touchdown variety here. Depending on the amount of time when they potentially are able to get it in there, they'll have a couple options whether or not to try to trust their defense to get another 3 and out, or they will need an onside kick depending on the amount of time and timeouts left. This timeout here, very critical, as it'll definitely limit their opportunity. The Squadron with no timeouts remaining, should that become a factor later in the game. Luverne has 2 left, but they're down 10 with 4 minutes to go here. 4th and 3. Kicking game, I jinxed them last time. It's been pretty strong for both teams here. Number 1 and number 5 back deep to return for the Tigers. We've seen a kick return for a touchdown already tonight by Luverne. That's really what they need right here. Try to flip this score as soon as possible. Obviously, Highland would love to pin them back deep. Not much pressure. Get an end-over-end wobbly kick. Going to be taken by number 1 short of the 50-yard line. He turns upfield, trying to get to the middle and pick up his blocks. He's not able to do so as number 12 makes a great open field tackle by Highland Home. Number 1 looking for just a little bit of running room there, but great tackle by Highland Home's number 12 there to stop him in the open field. Haven't called his number tonight, but a big special teams play there. Luverne will be taking over 1st and 10 in Highland Home territory, but they'll have 45 yards to go here. I beg your pardon, 47-yard line officially. The yard line here is Luverne takes over 1st and 10, 3:52 on the clock. In need of 2 scores here, down 7. 2 wide receivers to each side, looking for Brantley to throw. Number 1 comes in motion. They're going to throw it out his way, a little bit behind number 1. That ball is live. Number 1 forced to jump on it. They do call that a lateral, so a big loss. And the clock will be moving as the ball goes back to the 42-yard line. Not the play Luverne needed to get this drive going, as the pass was a lateral. Number 1 required to jump on it here. 3:32 clock moving. Going to be about 2nd and 20 for the Tigers here. Quarterback signaling to his wide receivers what the route is. 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 wide receiver to his right. Shotgun formation for the Tigers as they look to throw. Throwing to the left. They've got a man over there, number 7, in between a couple Highland Home defenders. That pass is incomplete. Going to be 3rd and about 20 with 3:04 to go here. 3rd down and 21 officially. Tigers with time now with the stoppage of play to get the play they want here. You can bet it's 4 down territory. They're not going to punt again, so they're going to have 2 chances to pick this up now. If I'm coaching Luverne here, I'm trying to just get 10, 12, try to get a chunk of this to make the 4th down play more manageable. You don't have to get all of this in one play. Give yourself a chance. You can pick up a pass interference, penalty, face mask, pick up anything to help you out here, but you really need to pick up a chunk here on 3rd and 21. Man in motion, empty backfield. They're going to sling it out. That pass is tipped and deflected. Number 5, unable to get it. Loose ball there. Recovered by Highland Home. Not sure if it's going to be an incomplete pass or another lateral. Either way, it's going to be 4th and 21 or Highland Home's ball on the turnover, and it appears to be Highland Home's ball. A second missed lateral on that drive by the Luverne offense, and with 2:54 remaining, Highland Home has the ball and great field position. And this game is probably on ice if you're the Luverne Tigers. They try to do that multiple times tonight, trying to get their hands in their playmakers with some lead blockers out that way. But unfortunately, if you don't complete it and it's a backwards pass, that ball's live. And Highland Home with a great job that time to recover it and take over possession here. It looks like we're having a correction. Both teams are running their offense and defense out on the field. It may be Luverne's ball, but if it is, it's going to be, and they're resetting the chains. This is going to take me some math to figure out how far it is. The ball is marked inside the 20-yard line on the Luverne 13, 14-yard line, and they've got to get all the way to the Highland Home 38 here. About 43, 44 yards needed for a first down. It's officially 4th and 55 according to the scoreboard, although I think they're 10 off. Apparently Luverne did come up with the possession there to get one more play here. I'm sure they're going to try some laterals or try something, but unable to tell what type of formation they're actually in the moment. Play clock down to 5 seconds here. They don't have a... Luverne takes one of their 2 timeouts remaining here. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll come back and get you caught up on the situation here at Wiregrass Sports.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa know-how. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa know-how team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pike County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name you've trusted here in Troy since 1945.
Hook's Barbecue, down-home barbecue in a counter-served setting, located on Emma Drive off of Highway 231 in Troy, Alabama.
Welcome back, Wiregrass Sports. We're here live from Luverne, Alabama, Glenn Daniel Stadium. It is going to be a 4th and 45 upcoming for the Luverne Tiger offense. The ball inside their own 20-yard line, needing to get all the way across the Highland Home 37 for a first down. Not many plays in the playbook here, but you do practice this from time to time, end-of-game situations. I'm sure that Highland Home is going to be in some type of prevent. Keep in mind that a lot of defensive penalties result in automatic first bounds, so this is definitely not a foregone conclusion here that Luverne can't pick this up. But they definitely need to make something happen here with 2:54 remaining in the fourth quarter. Luverne with no backs. They sling it out to the right-hand side. Pass complete, but a big hit on that play made by the Highland Home secondary. That was number 23 there, delivering a huge play right at the line of scrimmage. One of the best plays on defense we've seen all night long, and Highland Home will take over right there. 1st and 10 with the turnover on downs. Watch the replay here. No backs in the backfield. Quarterback tries to make a play. He gets it out really quick, completed this time. But as soon as he catches it, number 23 of Highland Home there with a big-time tackle. Nothing the Tiger receiver could do that time. And Highland Home will take over here and try to take as much time off of this clock as they can. Luverne, all they can do now is try to manage as much clock as they can, try to keep Highland Home out of the end zone, and hope that they can mount up two scores here. Quick handoff to the running back. He's looking to the right, looking for yardage there. Dragged down, makes a few tackles, and he's going to go into the end zone. That's number 5. Number 5 for Highland Home with a touchdown to make your score 37-21 here with 2:39, and that should do it. Hold on, flag on the play. Hold the phone. The sideline I'm on is not going to like this as I see Highland Home backing up, but obviously a mark off here against Highland Home. Not only going to take the yardage back, but also the points off of the board. Clock moving here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Highland Home. They're just repeating 1st and 10. Not sure exactly what happened there on the call, but it's 1st and 10 Highland Home. They fake the give. Quarterback going to keep it up the middle. Solid job that time by the front. Number 10, one of the first people there, as well as number 89 for the Tigers there to make a stop, and then they'll take a timeout. Timeout Luverne. That's their 3rd and final timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back for the last couple minutes here. This big regional championship match. We're on Wiregrass Sports. Welcome back live here. Coming out of a timeout, Luverne trying to do everything they can here to preserve as much time as possible. Good job that time. We apologize. We've had a tough vantage point of the scoreboard here for most of the night, but it's a 2nd and 22 upcoming, 2:13. No timeouts by either team as we're looking outside the press box here. Trying to get an estimate. You can figure at least another minute's going to be taken off the clock, so the best Luverne can hope for is getting the ball back here with about a minute to go. Obviously, Squadron would like to pick up a first down here, but you're just thinking ball security and take time off of the clock. Quarterback going to give it to the first man through. That's number 5. Solid job tackling there by number 10. Number 10 as well as number 4 there for the Tiger defense to make the tackle around the 20-yard line. 2 minutes exactly moving here. Fourth quarter, 10-point game, 3rd down and 19. Play clock now moving under 25. We'd like to remind everybody that although this game is for the regional championship, it really has no, it's not the end of the world if you're Luverne. Both of these teams are going to be in the playoffs, even if they're coming out of a different bracket. All their goals are still ahead of them as the season remains. They're going to fake the read option here. Quarterback's going to keep it. Another solid job. Ball loose there. Luverne's got the ball running. Number 89 there, he had one man to beat. Solid job by number 6 of Highland Home to probably save a touchdown, but that's going to save quite a bit of time on the clock. as Luverne's got the ball now at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers with 1:22 to go. Still got life here in Luverne. Saves them again, 20 seconds and some field position. So don't go anywhere, folks. But as I was saying before that, this is not going to eliminate Luverne from the postseason or anything like that. Just, I'm sure they would have rather had home field in the playoffs and obviously the title of region championships, but you got to give it to Highland Home tonight, making the plays, a lot of turnovers in the red zone. Luverne now looking to throw. They're throwing to the right-hand side, got a man over that way, complete to number 10. He tries to spin to the outside. Multiple Highland Home defenders trying to drag him down. He tried to get to the sideline. He is tackled inbounds, but that's going to be close to first down yardages. They're across the 40 to the 45. Going to be 2nd and about 2. Clock moving. Critical job there not to get out of bounds. 2nd and 2, but Luverne has to hurry up here with the clock moving. They need 2 scores. Lots of time being taken off the clock as we're under a minute. 2 wide receivers to each side here. Luverne in the shotgun formation. Quarterback takes the snap. He's looking to throw it. He does. First down yardage across. He's going to turn inside and get across the 50, but inbounds. They'll hustle up here to try to get to the line of scrimmage, probably try to clock it. The clock will stop while the chains move with 41.9 seconds to go here. Quarterback barking the signals to his wide receivers. 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Ball signaled, ready to play here. Clock moves again. They got the shotgun snap, rolling to his left, going to throw it out here. Over the defender, number 1, with a catch in space. He's across the 40, got first down yardage, trying to escape, and he does. He's across the 30 now to the 20, picks up 2 very good blocks, makes a man miss. Flag down on the play as he's going to dive for the pylon. Touchdown Tigers, but there's a flag down around the 25-yard line. Another flag comes down here, possibly a sportsmanship call on the Highland Home player, arguing as the Luverne player's down. We've got a lot of things going on right here. The play on the field was touchdown. We got players down in 2 different locations, 2 different flags down, 1 live ball and post ball. I'm not sure Luverne's aware that they have a player down near the pylon. I hope that they can tend to him very quickly as we try to sort this out for you with 23 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. I don't think it's going to result in a touchdown on the play, but we're trying to get our signal. I know for a fact that we do have 1 Highland Home player ejected. Luverne's still not aware that they have a player down now. Their training staff just getting the information that they have a player down in the end zone pylon. He's to his feet but needs some assistance over that way. He jogs back near his sideline, so good to see there. But a lot to sort out here. 23 seconds to go here in this 10-point game. We know for a fact that 1 Highland Home player, number 17, has been ejected. So at least one of these flags is on the defense. You see the replay here. I beg your pardon, I was just seeing the monitor, but lots of great blocks picked up down that sideline. We'll get to watch it one more time maybe as they sort this out. So we have a dead ball, unsportsmanlike against the Squadron for a hit to the head. But we also have a dead ball, unsportsmanlike against the Tigers. But the touchdown is good. That is a key aspect of this drive. The 2 dead ball. Here's we watch the replay again. The quarterback was scrambling to his left. He makes a throw. Great attempt to make the defensive play there by the Squadron secondary. Then a great individual effort has been the case all night. Number 1 making several people miss. As he comes to the middle of the field here, I want you to watch as 2 Luverne Tigers pick up big blocks right here to set him. Here comes the first one. Good block in the front right there. Then a second good block is going to be in the back right there. Number 1 makes this guy miss. Great job there. And then it's a sprint to the end zone as he dives for the pylon to secure the touchdown for the Tigers. We've got a huddle still going on back behind the play here around the 25-yard line as all our officials are still sorting out some of the aftermath of that last play. But your score is 27-31 with 23 seconds to go. So Luverne's going to have a definite chance to try to go for an onside kick here. This game is far from over, and we appreciate everybody that stayed with us this far here on Wiregrass Sports. This is exactly what we hoped for when we chose this championship matchup in this region. And you've been entertained tonight. Both teams back and forth game, 21 answered in the first half by Highland Home, and now a great comeback by the Luverne Tigers. No quit whatsoever to get the ball back there on that 3rd down as Highland was trying to run out the clock, and now they're definitely going to have a chance to recover an onside kick. try to win this game. This is a very critical extra point right here for number 18 of the Tigers. A field goal attempt, definitely, much more realistic to try to get into field goal range than score a touchdown with this little bit of time left. So this is definitely not a foregone conclusion. I think what's happening right here is the Highland Home kicking staff is wanting to enforce that penalty on the PAT instead of the kickoff. Doesn't look like that's their option. They just announced over the PA that it will be enforced on the kickoff. So a regular length PAT attempt here for the Tigers. They get that kick up, and not pretty, but it's good, folks. And we've got a 3-point ball game right here, 28-31. Your Tigers from Luverne down 3, but with life here as they'll go for the onside kick with 23 seconds left.